Well, if you believe men should be in woman sports, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe treat health care as a right, not a privilege, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe the Earth is going away in 2031, according to AOC, and you know what brainiac she is, an irregular Einstein, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe guns should only be held by criminals, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe all illegal immigrants should receive Social Security and free health care, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe that corruption is okay, you might be a Democrat. Believe police should be eliminated and moving toward abolition of police and prisons, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe they should abolish ICE, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe Jews are no good, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe Hamas is great, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe any illegal can have the right to vote, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe abolish the Senate and Electoral College, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe to replace the presidency and Supreme Court, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe reproductive and LGBTQI plus rights expansions, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe police should be replaced by social workers, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe in communes, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe democratic socialists should control of the economy and the people and all businesses, you might be a Democrat. Well, if you believe we should have open borders to let more illegal and criminals in, you might be a Democrat. If you think you might be a Democrat, you might be a communist. Like Archie Bunker once said, communes are for communists. You don't believe me? Hey, Eric, run that clip.
People who live in communes are communists.
Before I close, just a couple of side notes. Did you know that DEI stands for didn't earn it? And did you know the DNC means did not contribute? When Bernie Sanders was asked if he would contribute his fair share in taxes, he just smiled. I take that as a no. When confronted at a press conference and asked to sign a personal pledge to voluntarily pay the 90% rate they were endorsing, they declined. Responses included those voluntary individual payments is not going to answer the question, and that it had to be enforced as policy on everyone else. Pew Research has repeatedly found that while large majorities of Democrats say the wealthy and corporations do not pay their fair share, often 80% plus, substantial and growing shares of Democrats themselves say they already pay more than their fair share of taxes relative to what they get from government. Yeah, right, but what about the phony child care fraud, etc.? Thanks for listening and watching. Good night, folks. One last comment. I almost forgot. Well, I did forget, so I had to come back out and tell you this. Did you ever notice that the word Democrat ends in rat and the Republican ends in I can? Give that some time to sink in. Good night, folks.